What's up, guys? Back to you today with another Pokemon XY Wi-Fi battle. If you were at the stream tonight, you witnessed me lose a lot. And unfortunately, that thing kind of happens. I'm still really pissed about it. I'm still really upset about it. But I will try to do this this narration as as happy as I can. So. Forgive me if it's a little on the downside, but this is a good battle. This was the last battle I had of the night with a good friend of mine, Saraki Hero. He's a moderator in my chat. Is always there for me when someone trades me a Pokemon and it's not EV trained. Ice bots. But besides that, we're going to go ahead and get into this. This is a very good battle, very fun battle to end the stream off. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Geico. I'm not really sure what he wanted to lead off with, but this is most likely the fastest Pokemon that I have because it is Scarfed. Now I know for a fact that this Talonflame is Choice Banded, so I'm definitely going to be switching out. I believe I went for Volt Switch because for the first turn I forgot that it was Choice Banded, and he switches in his Electivire and gets the Speed Boost. Now it's not too big of a problem because I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out into my Landorus here, so let's go for an electric type attack, predicting one of my water types to come in. Yeah, I don't have to deal with it, and I got the Intimidate. He goes for the cross chop here. He misses, which is nice. He's going to switch out here. I go ahead and go straight for the Stone Edge, predicting his Talonflame to come back in, but you know how Stone Edge goes. You get that Stone Miss, that Miss Edge, and you miss. So I definitely do not want to take a Brave Bird because this thing is Choice Banded. I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Hobro here. This thing is a monster of a Pokemon, and it's not going to eat this up as well as I wish it would have because it is a 2-8 KO. Even after Leftovers recovery, if he rolls high, if he gets max damage, it is a 2-8 KO. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch out here. I need to keep this Slowbro alive so I can switch it into this Talonflame and just slowly wear it down as it Brave Birds here. So I'm going to switch out. I do have the Regenerator, so my HP is going to be regaining slowly but steadily. I'm going to go out into my Caesar here. I was not predicting his Umbreon to switch in, but left me at a nice advantage here. He's going to go ahead and switch out. He's going to go out into his Jirachi here. I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and go straight for the Bug Bite, just in case he wants, for whatever reason, wants to stay in with Umbreon. It was the safest play I could have made. Even if he went out into his Talonflame, I could have just switched out in my Slowbro. So this Bug Bite is going to do a lot of damage to this Jirachi here, which is quite nice. It's neutral damage, unfortunately, or else it most definitely would have killed. But I'm going to go ahead and go out into my Politoed here, predicting a Fire Punch, but he actually goes for the Stealth Rocks. There are a lot of different Jirachi sets, and I'm still not sure which ones I'm going to be seeing most in this gen yet. I've seen some Scarfed, I've seen the Stealth Rock set, I've seen the Special set. There's so many going on, a lot of people are still deciding. But I'm going to go ahead and go out in my Polypube here, like I said. He's going to go for the Drain Punch, surprisingly. And I'm going to be able to get off a Scald, and that is definitely going to kill. Yeah, I got a crit, but I don't think it mattered, especially in the rain here. He's going to go out into his Electivire. I stayed in, predicting him to think that I would go out into my Landorus here, and I stay in, get off the Scald. This thing is sashed, I believe. Unless this is Leftovers. No, this is Leftovers. Never mind, I apologize. But I get the burn, and it's really nice because I don't have to deal with this thing anymore. I believe Lightbar gets Prankster, if I remember correctly, and it will just set up all over your face. So now he's going to go back out into his Electivire. I believe I stay in here just in case. I wanted to try and mess with his mind a little bit. I was having a very bad stream. Like I said, I lost a lot, so I was just trying to play as well as I could here. But I'm going to go back out into my Landorus here, get the Intimidate off, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake this turn, I believe. I don't think that he wants to switch it back out into his Talonflame, fearing me to predict and go for the Stone Edge and hit. He's going to go out into his Umbreon here. This Earthquake is going to do a decent amount of damage to this thing. Not as much as I had hoped. I wish it would have done a little bit more than half there. Because especially after Leftovers recovery, he's sitting at well over half here. What I should have done is went for superpower here instead of U-turn. But I was expecting him to switch out, and he's going to live with probably 10 to 15 HP, which is quite unfortunate. So now I'm going to go out into my Caesar here. I can bullet punch, I can bug bite, I can do just about anything I want to right here. He's going to go ahead and go for the wish, and he does have the protect, which is unfortunate. I wish I had sword stance on this Caesar, because this thing would have raped this man really hard. So he's going to go ahead, like I said, go for protect here. He's going to be able to get off his wish, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to take this thing out. I need to like run feint or something. So he's going to get his wish. He's going to get leftovers. And I'm going to switch out, predicting him to switch out into something. I'm going to go out into my Hobro here, predicting his Talonflame to come in. But I can't remember what he sends out here. Yes, the Lucario. I go ahead and go for the Scald, I believe. Maybe. No, wait. No, we both switched out that turn. I apologize. It's like 4 in the morning, guys, so I do apologize. He's going to switch out. I'm going to go ahead and stay in, I do believe, and go for a Scald, if I'm not mistaken. No. Apparently I switched out. I thought he might have Dark Pulse, so I went ahead and went out to Geico. I don't know, not the best move, not the, I don't know. It wasn't like an awful play, but I don't know. Like I said, this was literally like 15 minutes ago, so I go ahead and go for the Dark Pulse, predicting him to switch out. He stays in and goes for a protect, which is really unfortunate because I wanted to hit that thing as hard as I could before it's just able to live and survive. So I'm going to go out in my Genesect here. This is a new Genesect that I got from iSpots, but if you heard me at the beginning of this narration, it's not even EV trained, so that could have been why I lost some battles tonight, because it wasn't EV trained. That's not his fault, it's my fault. I should have double checked. But yeah, I don't know, it's quite unfortunate. Saraki is actually EV training this for me, so if you're watching this, Saraki, I do appreciate it. He's going to go out into his Talonflame here. I go ahead and go for the shift gear just because I want to be fast. I want to get the attack boost from the shift gear. But he's choice banded and I'm hasty, so I know there's no way that I'm even living a Brave Bird, so I'm definitely going to switch out. I'm going to definitely go out into my Hobro in case he wants to Brave Bird. I'm at full HP here now. Not really after Stealth Rocks, but that's okay. He's going to go for the Brave Bird. Now, judging from the damage that this one did, he got like an average roll on the damage scale, I guess you could say. Now, after leftovers, I'm thinking that I might be able to live one. I don't know. This was very risky for me to stand because if he rolls high, I'm dead. But fortunately for me, I live with 8 HP. I'm making rhymes. Look at me, I'm P. Diddy. This is what happens to me when I'm really tired, by the way. And I'm able to get off the Scald and take out that Talonflame, so I don't have to deal with that thing anymore, because those things are a pain in the ass, especially if they're choice band and they're pain to deal with. So he's going to go out into his Electivire here. I want to keep my Hobro around. I don't know. I do have Regenerator, so it's not a big deal if I switch out. Go ahead and go out into my Landorus. He predicts that and goes for the motherfucking Ice Punch. Even after the Intimidate, I'm definitely going to be dying from that. One, I'm not at full. Two, it's ×4 against me. I don't know if I just said that or not. I'm so tired. I don't even remember what I've already narrated or not. I'm going to go out into Caesar here. I wasn't predicting him to have the Fire Punch. But he does, and it sucks. But I live somehow I live with 7 HP. I'm able to get off a Bug Bite. The Technician Stab is definitely going to be taking that thing out, so I don't have to deal with that thing anymore. That was one of the biggest threats that I had to deal with. Now, I don't want this Lucario to E-Speed. I don't want it to Vacuum Wave. So I'm going to go ahead and go out to Geico here because it's fast and yeah. So he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, which is basically predictable unless they ban Lucario, or yeah, rather Lucario Knight, I should say. He's going to go ahead and go for the Bullet Punch. Not going to be doing too much damage to me here. I'm going to be able to get off a Surf. I don't know, I could have went for something else, and he's going to go for the Aura Sphere here. And that is going to rape my soul, because if you guys didn't know, Geico is normal electric, which is nice to have, especially against ghost types and some psychic types, because then they can't do shit. So I'm going to go out in my Genesect here. Like I said, it's not EV trained, or else I most likely would have been able to outspeed this thing, because I am hasty nature. I would have been able to get off a Blaze Kick and take that thing out before it was able to Blaze Kick me. So unfortunately, that was just me not paying attention to shit. So I'm going to go out into my Hobro here. I got a little bit left from the regenerators. I'm going to double switch to try and get as much regenerator HP back as I can, because I need it. I need a way more than you think. Caesar is going to die from the Stealth Rocks hazard here, and it allows me to kind of scout out his moves. So judging by how he went for Dragon Pulse there, it's safe to say that he does not have the Dark Pulse on the Lucario. So even though he is a special attacker and I'm a defensive wall, not a special wall, his adaptability is useless if he doesn't use a move that is the same type as him. So I'm going to be able to get a Slack off. It's really hard to say. Slack off. What the hell am I talking about? He's going to go for another Dragon Pulse here. I do believe I go for the Scald. It would have been nice to have gotten the burn, because it would have killed his Lucario, and then I wouldn't have had to take any extra damage here. But I couldn't remember what his last Pokemon was, so essentially I'm just going to keep going for Slack Off until I'm at as much HP as I can possibly be. So after the Slack Off and the leftovers here, I'm going to be sitting somewhat nice. He's just going to keep going for Dragon Pulse. I do believe I go ahead and go for another Slack Off. I want to be at as much HP as I can before I reach his last Pokemon. So like I said, I'm going to go for another Slack Off here. And after leftovers, I do believe I'm at full, if not one away from it. Oh yes, I'm at full. Now I am free to go for Scald. I wish I would have been faster, because then I would have been at full HP. But it's only doing about 25%, so a Scald is definitely going to take that thing out. Unfortunately for me, his last Pokemon is Umbreon, which is really unfortunate. I wish that he would have went for Wish on the first turn, me go for Scald, me get the burn, his Synchronized burn me, and then I would have been able to take out his Umbreon, but he has the Toxic, and that's no bueno, because now it's pretty much set in stone that I'm going to lose. There's nothing that I can do. The rest of this battle is a bunch of stall, so I will be speeding that up for sure.
Just say.
And that is going to be the end of this battle. Unfortunately, tonight was an awful stream, and I'm really still upset about it. Because, you know, I just hit 500 subs, and I don't want people to think that I'm a bad battler. I don't want people to think that I'm just a gimmick, or, you know, I had someone big in the Pokemon community promote me when I'm not even that good. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm an amazing battler. I'm not gonna say I'm a bad battler. You know, there's definitely still things that I need to learn. You know, and I guess I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses, because that's not what I'm trying to do. But I guess people just have off days, I guess. Like today, Duncan A. Deep was talking to me, and he said that he was having a bad stream, and I don't know. I didn't expect my stream to be as bad, but we had a new challenger, I guess, as you could say from some memes. But she's fairly new to Pokemon. This is her first generation competitively battling, and she beat me every time I battled her. Every time, and I battled her like 6 times, and she beat me every time. And it's, I don't know. I feel honestly like almost like I shouldn't even be playing Pokemon at this point. Like honestly, that's how I feel, and it's really eating at me. It's like, I don't know. Imagine whatever you're good at doing, whether you're good at art, or you're good at, you know, I don't know, say you do some kind of sport, or you're good at BMX, or you're good at racing cars, or, you know, you're good at Call of Duty. Imagine feeling like you're a decent competitor in whatever you're doing, and then someone new steps in and beats you every time. I'm not going to call it beginner's luck. I'm not going to call it a fluke. I'm not going to call it anything. She showed time and time again that she was a better battler than me. At least in tonight's case. I'm not going to make excuses for anything. I'm not that kind of guy. I got outplayed a lot. I misplayed a lot. I don't know. I'm not going to be making excuses here, but I believe partially the reason why I haven't been battling as well is, 1, free-for-alls kind of get you out of the rhythm of single battles. 2, I'm extremely tired. 3, this is probably the biggest one, is that I've been trying to make a lot of new teams, especially since Pokemon Bank came out just a few days ago. And I don't test teams on Showdown. I don't test teams on Pokemon Online. When you guys come to a stream and I'm using new Pokemon, that's essentially when I'm doing my testing, is when I'm midstream. And I guess it's not the best way to test things, especially when you have viewers that want to see you battle well, and want to challenge you because you're a good battler, not because they know that they can beat you. They want streamers, or people that come to a stream, want to battle you because they want to test their skills against someone that is relatively good. And I feel like I let a lot of people down tonight. I don't know. I just feel really, really awful about tonight's stream, and it's really unfortunate. At least in my case, because I'm almost heartbroken about it. I honestly feel like I shouldn't be playing Pokemon. But I will not let this beat me down too much. Like I said, I am streaming tomorrow. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is probably when the stream will start, unless someone else is streaming, like Duncan or Shofu or someone like that. But anyway, guys, I will stop being a Debbie Downer. I will stop complaining. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good morning, a good evening, good night, whenever the hell you're watching this. And we'll see you next time, alright? Peace out.